Hey everybody, welcome to Boom vs. X. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come one, come all. Hello, Boomer. How are you?
Hey, Slacker, what's going on?
Oh man, I'm not so good. Not so good.
Oh yeah. Welcome to all
So
the new
apparent.
subscribers.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. We like to thank the new subscribers. Subscriber number 1, Douglas. Um, Subscriber number 2, Timothy
Doug.
Egan,
Okay, Timothy. Timmy
and
baby.
And Margot Goldstein. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. It sure helps
Margot.
out the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so today's latest breaking news. Apparently mm, another radical Islamist decided it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Decided he would please Muhammad
Mm-hmm.
by driving his car into a synagogue in
Mm-hmm.
Manchester,
Yeah, England.
England.
Yeah.
And once he did that, he proceeded to exit the vehicle and stab everybody. He ended up killing 2 people.
Yeah.
Um, thank the Lord, he is dead now. They killed him. They shot him. Here's the footage. Bear with me.
Holy day of the year for those of Jewish faith. What twisted belief has led the suspect on the ground to make them a target?
If you're not involved, move back! Get away! Somebody stay with casualties! Everybody else! He has the floor! Go away!
He's got a bob on him! He's already driven a car at people outside the synagogue in Crumpsall and attacked others with a knife. At least one victim is still lying on the ground. Now police take no chances given his third potential weapon, the suspected bomb around his waist. The gunshots proved fatal, but so did his attack. 2 victims dead, 4 others injured. Here you can see the suspect's face. He's been named tonight as Jihad al-Shami, a 35-year-old British citizen of Syrian descent. Behind him, we've blurred the worshippers in the windows. For all the attackers' efforts to take more lives, security staff likely saved them by stopping him from getting inside the synagogue. As others were...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the story of our lives right there. Muslim terrorism. What else is new? I don't know how to say something like this or talk about this conversation without sounding racist and Islamophobic, xenophobic, blah blah blah. I don't know how to talk about this without, you know, George Bush lied to me twice. He told me he lied to me about the war in Iraq, and I believed him. I went to war. We went to war as a country. He lied to me about it's not a war on Islam. It's a war on Islamic terrorists. It's a war on Islam. It's always been a war in Islam since the very beginning. We just forgot
Hey,
about it.
Boom, you sound really echoey.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So I'm a Christian, and right now I'm actually studying the Bhagavad Gita and the Quran. To all the Islamists out there, it's getting really hard for me to defend you guys, man, with these people in your ranks. It's getting really, really hard. You guys got to get these people under control, man. You guys got to weed them out. Because I can tell you this, if there were Christians, and there are, There are. That were wreaking havoc. We would eradicate them, and we do. We do. They are not welcome.
I can't remember the last time. Maybe Dylan Root, when he went to that Christian church and he shut up the black people.
Right.
Maybe that guy. But this isn't a very common occurrence with Christians attacking synagogues or attacking churches. You
I mean, it
had that
doesn't
one
happen.
nut attack the Mormon church the other day, but it's a rarity. It's a rarity. I can count it on one hand. How many attacks of this do we need to go from the Muslims? The Black Hand, the Black September, the PLO, Yasser Arafat, Achille Lauro, when they threw that disabled guy in a wheelchair off a ship to the sharks and fed him with the sharks. They did the Olympics, the 1972 Olympics, on and on. And Carlos the Jackal. Jesus Christ. Massacre after massacre after massacre. And that's supposed to be a little bit apprehensive?
Well, no one's telling you to be a little, that you can't be a little apprehensive. Let's get further into this.
Shot him straight away.
It was hours before police could get near the suspect to identify him. First, bomb disposal teams had to be called in before what sounded like a controlled explosion. In this picture, you can see a knife lying near the attacker's head, with the suspected bomb to his right. Just one clue as to his motive.
This attack has been officially declared as a terrorist incident, and the investigation is now being led by counter-terrorist police. As has been confirmed by CT policing, we believe that the identity of the offender has been established, but until we are certain of this fact, it is premature to set out this detail at this juncture.
We captured what appeared to be further arrests in the surrounding streets. Police have confirmed they've detained 3 more suspects.
3 more suspects, so there's other people involved.
Allegedly. Who knows?
Allegedly.
This part of Manchester is home to Britain's second largest Jewish population, but it's home to other communities too. As in many cities, the relations, the potential tensions between them have been a cause of acute concern in recent years. The fear that global events could make people local targets of hatred. This afternoon, the Prime Minister flew home from a European summit in Denmark to chair an emergency meeting and reassure the Jewish community.
To every Jewish person.
Keir Starmer is a wanker. Keir Starmer is a wanker.
This guy reassuring the British public, the Jewish community, after the Labour Party is the most anti-Semitic party in all of England? Who was that other guy? The guy from Labour Party, Jeremy Corbyn? My God, the stuff he said about Jews, he hates the Jews. And this guy's reassuring the Jewish community? That's like Adolf Hitler assuring the Jewish community. I hate to say it. That's what the British people get, voting for Labour again and again and again.
I also want to say this. I know how much fear you will be holding inside of you. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
And so on behalf of our country.
You know what they have inside of them? A knife and shrapnel from bombs. Why did you let them in? Why did you just open your borders and let everybody in? You don't care about the Jewish people. You don't care about the English people because you're throwing them in prison. You're throwing 30 British citizens in prison a day for posting memes, you wanker.
I express my solidarity, but also
solidarity, but you're throwing your own people in prison for memes.
My
the crocodile tears are
you still
it's fake.
Live with these fears. Nobody should have to do that.
You know what? Whichever one of you English voted for that guy, you have so much blood on your hands. It's up to your elbows. It's on your face.
Yeah, it's the same here.
all
The Democratic Party.
yes, yes. I have family and friends and relatives who voted for Biden, and I always tell them, "You have blood on your hands." There are a lot of people that died of drug overdoses, of brutal violence in the hands of illegal aliens.
Yeah.
You have their blood on your hands because why? Because voting has consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Every time you vote, you make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
You resolve a problem. You resolve an issue in a finality. What should we do? Should we jump off the cliff or stay on the road? I chose to jump off the cliff. Okay, we're going to jump off the cliff. It's a final solution. It's a final answer. You gave me your solution to the problem. What do we do with the edge here? And, voting decisions have consequences. Do we pay the mortgage or do we get kicked out of the house?
Yeah. Well articulated. So, what do you think is happening now? What do you think is
I don't
happening now,
know.
Boomer?
Pray tell. You're going to tell me.
Well,
I can't take the suspense. The suspense right there. What happened?
all right, let me find it. I'm just kind of pissed off right now, dude. All right,
Chill
so
pill,
yeah, this just
as the young folks say, chillax.
all right. So this is 2CTV. This is 2CTV.
Oh, this
Now,
guy's good, man. I like him.
Now, apparently, a Muslim terrorist, a radical Islamist, committed this heinous act. So, as a result, the Muslims in England have decided they would riot.
Oh,
Don't ask me why, but they are rioting. They are
I'll
upset.
tell you why, but I'm going to be called this homophobic.
What's going on over there?
Oh, free Palestine! From the river to the sea.
So they saw this as an opportunity to protest, and actually not protest, to violently riot for Gaza.
Because not enough Jews were killed. That's what they're doing. They're celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, like they did over here. Not enough Jews got killed.
We have the name.
Right.
Right.
Those Jews
Vile.
are British Jews. Those are my Jews. These are the American Jews are my Jews, my American blacks. And you want me to get rid of them? Who the hell are you? These are my citizens. And you're an outsider, and you're telling me to get rid of my citizens. These guys have been here for 100 years, hundreds of years. And I'm going to listen to you. It's like telling you you're coming to my house. Oh, you got to get rid of your sister. Wait. What the hell are these guys telling Brits what the hell to do with their own population, with their own people? Who the hell are they?
Well, then that's the thing too. If you notice, a lot of people in the crowd are Brits.
Because who told them to be Brits? Marxists. Who told them to be anti-Jewish? Marxists. Marxism is an
Now the
anti-Semitic
anti-Jewish chants continue. They asked to globalize Intifada. They did globalize Intifada today in Manchester. Evil.
And what
If you
do those?
occupy train stations, the central stations, completely disrupted the whole system. The police should
And
not
what
just
do those
stand
white-
there and watch you.
So they're shutting down the whole subway.
And what do those white British people think the Muslims are going to do to them, especially the white women and the white little children? What the hell do they think it's going to happen to them when Sharia law gets passed? Look what they did to the grooming violators. For decades, hundreds of thousands of white British children got, you know what? That's what's going to happen to them. Queers for Palestine. What a joke.
Yeah, it doesn't
You
seem
know,
like they think that far ahead.
because you know what I think? I think you should get rid of secret ballots. I want to know who you voted for. Did you vote to take away my police? I want to know your name and where you live. I want to know. You hide behind the secret ballot. Oh, it's like I've heard this thing for a long time for Twitter and for Facebook. Get rid of the little nicknames. Show me your real name. Show me who you are, so you can talk crap. They talk crap behind nicknames, you know. But get rid of that and get the real person behind there and see if you talk crap now. Get rid of it. Let me see who you are. Because when that prisoner that you released from jail that you shut down steals my car, I want to take your car. Put your money where your vote is. Put yourself up for collateral.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, it doesn't really matter. These people, they show us who they are. They're standing out there in all their full glory. Free Palestine. Oh, hi, Marcia. How are you? Oh, I'm good. I'm just sitting here protesting in solidarity to Hamas. They let you know who they are. You don't need to get rid of the secret ballot. They're proud of it.
Well,
Here
then put their property up as collateral. They voted for that crap. They're espousing that crap. Those Jewish people that got killed are going to start can sue them. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. You wanted me to die? Well, guess what? A Jew just died. He's my brother. I'm going to take your freaking house. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, that would be
There's
interesting
consequences for this stuff.
to make the voter responsible legally. That would be interesting.
Make the voter and the protester responsible for their protests. You know, this is what you wanted.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Why does what that mean? You know what that means? Free Palestine. It means the elimination of the Jewish race. That's what that means. From the river to the sea. Well, who's between the river and the sea? Let me guess. Is it the Jews? Okay. They're calling out for eradication of an entire race of people. 16 million people they want gone from the face of the earth.
But see, that's the thing. See this guy right here? He doesn't see it that way. He can't critically think that far. The critical thought you just gave me and the audience, he's incapable of that. Look at him, he's brainwashed. This guy is not brainwashed. He's thinking to himself, what's wrong with you people? Are you English? Who are you?
And we've got these guys over here too. In the United States, we got them by the millions over here.
By the fucking millions. Family, friends, co-workers.
And we've got a Muslim problem here too. Look at that mayor of Dearborn, Michigan. Look at Dearborn, Michigan. It's not about Muslim. Did you hear the police chief talking Arabic and proclaiming Allah is great the other day? In Michigan, here in the United States, we got a freaking
The
problem with these guys.
Yeah, the white police chief. Yeah.
No, he's a Muslim.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the whole force is Muslim.
Well,
How can you be a cop and be a Muslim?
listen, when you just open your borders and you let people in indiscriminately, and then you start voting these people in, like Elon Omar, or I don't know how to say her now. I really don't care.
Ilhan, I think.
Ilhan.
Yeah.
I don't care. When you start Mandalmi of New York is probably going to be governor.
Yeah.
Boomer, can you do the rap real quick?
Oh, my mommy's a commie. She worked for my daddy.
Yeah, that guy. When you start voting these people into power, you're essentially putting a gag ball in your mouth. You're bending over and you're saying, "Please, sir, I want some more." Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Well, maybe
Yeah,
because they want more.
Yeah.
They can't get enough.
They love to live in their filth, don't they? They
Yeah, they
just
do.
love to live in their filth. You look at
Mhm.
Portland, what's going on there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You go to New York, and then these people are so virtuous. You know, they'll turn
Mhm.
their nose up at you. They'll call you a Nazi. They'll call you a racist. And you know, meanwhile, they can't walk down the street at night because they know if they do, they could get stabbed to death.
Mm-hmm.
And they excuse it, and they keep voting for this shit. Look at what we went through from 2020 to 2024. Now, I can sit here and say, well, you know, that election was stolen, but I'm not going to go there. People legitimately voted for a vegetable. And they voted for a vegetable who had a DEI running mate. And look at the hell we went through for 4 years.
Yeah.
Remember
And
seeing those?
that's why I say, you put me through hell, I'm taking your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had a different solution. Okay, and we went with yours. It didn't work. I told you otherwise. My solution was the better solution, but you said no. Again and again and again. I stopped voting in California, Arthur. I haven't voted. I didn't vote from 1995 to 2005. For a good 10 years, I didn't vote in California because what I said, they didn't listen. They didn't listen to me. My vote was trash. So I got depressed. I got disillusioned.
Yeah.
I was always getting outnumbered.
Yeah, well, I've never gotten to that point. You know, my philosophy is I'll die on my feet. You know, at least if I know that I did my part, then I have a clean conscience. I don't have any blood on my hands. I tried.
Yeah.
I voted for what was right. All of this nonsense happening, all these people dying, I've got nothing to do with that. So here's another delusional liberal, Miss Greta Thunberg.
The victim.
My name is Greta Thunberg. I'm a citizen of Sweden. If you are watching this video, I have been abducted and taken against my will by Israeli forces. This humanitarian mission was non-violent and abiding by international law. Please tell my government to demand my and the others' immediate release.
Abducted?
Now, if anything,
abducted by aliens from outer space. Look at that haircut. They gave her that haircut.
they would bring her back without a doubt.
We don't want you to go back. Mom!
Yeah. Can you imagine the tall whites or the grays? They would bring that little bitch back so quick.
You brought this one. You take it back.
Yeah.
Gorp, what did you do? What did you do, Gorp?
They would bring that.
I want to keep her. No, you don't keep her.
Yeah, there'd be one alien
I
that would
want to
want to
eat her.
keep her as a pet. So, you know, it's weird to me. I remember waking up early in the morning, and the first thing I did was I went on it was
You
X.
dreamt of Greta Thunberg, didn't you?
You know what? She's an adult, right?
No, don't go there right there. Don't go there. No. I'm trying to save you, pal. I'm trying to save you. No.
Yeah.
Don't go. Don't dive. Don't dive.
Well, I was gonna say, even in my most neediest of neediest moments, I don't think I could. You know, I don't think I could. You put me on an island for 5 years and then drop Greta Thunberg off. I don't think I could.
You're gonna think it's a little boy.
Yeah.
Oh God, why did you bring a little boy?
And I have the fleeting suspicion that it doesn't. The smells are probably not right. All right, we're going into territory. I don't want to end up in prison.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, I woke up in the morning on October 7th. I went on X, and I saw hell on my phone.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I never knew that there was a problem with racism towards Jews. I thought those days were long gone. But I very soon realized that no, for some reason people hate Jews. So let's kind of remind the audience of what happened. This is footage of October 7th. There was a father and his 2 little boys. Hamas attacked. They chased the father and the 2 little boys all around the house. They cornered them. And one of these scum Hamas threw a grenade at him. Now, the father, realizing the only thing he could do was to jump on the grenade to save his boys, did so. It blew the father apart. And the sons were, in a moment, in a heartbeat, all of a sudden standing there without their father gone, blown apart. And then you have the Hamas scumbag bring them back into the house, and while they're sitting there covered in blood, upset, crying hysterically in shock, this scumbag Hamas insect then proceeds to open their refrigerator and drink their water. Let's take a drive back memory lane.
6:29 a.m. in the morning.
This is the mother. This is the wife of the man who was blown apart.
I lost my husband, Gil Tassa, and my older son, Or Tassa, not far away from Moshav Netiv Asara.
This is the father grabbing his kids, doing his duty as a father.
Yeah.
There's the Hamas guy, throws a grenade, blows the father apart. Now he goes and gets the kids. They've got the father's blood all over them. Helps himself to their fridge. Helps himself to their fridge. I just murdered your father.
Did you hear what he said? He said, wine. Because Muslims don't drink alcohol. Oh, he's such a pious man. He just massacred an innocent father. He's in there with 2 little children, feeling no pity, no sorrow, but he can't violate his religious tenets drinking alcohol. You goddamn
scumbag.
Yeah.
Mom.
These people want me to feel what towards Islam?
So if you look, they're just covered in their father. So my question is, what about these kids? What about these kids? What
They
about
want
their
them dead,
father?
Arthur. They want them all dead. They want the elimination of an entire race of people. And when they're done with that, they're coming after Christians. Because
They're
Muslims
already
hate Christians. They
well.
hate us.
That's already happening. 7,000 Christians have been murdered in Africa right now.
And what about Syria?
Yeah.
All over the world. There are no Christians in the Islamic world. Because you kicked them all out and you killed them. They're coming after us, Arthur. We're next. We're next on the chopping block. But, okay.
All right, here's more footage from memory lane.
The Hostage and Missing Families Forum released footage of the moments of horror when 5 Israeli female soldiers were taken hostage by Hamas terrorists.
Female.
Military
What do you think they did with them?
The 3-minute-long video obtained from Hamas body cams shows Liri Elbag, Karina Ariev, Agam Berger, Daniela Gilboa, and Naama Levi in their moments of terror and confusion.
Look at their faces.
Yeah, girls. Big tough guys with girls. Yeah. But freedom fighters, yeah.
Remember their faces. Remember, let those faces burn into your brain and don't ever forget them. If it were up to me, you don't want me in charge of things. I would have given Hamas 48 hours. After 48 hours, I would have.
From my understanding, Islam from its inception is an enemy of Christianity and Jews. From its inception, from my understanding. I don't, why they declared me an enemy, an infidel, an unclean guy, whatever, I don't know. I've got no beef with the Muslims. I had no beef with the Muslims. But October 7th, it woke me right up. I've seen Muslim terrorism my entire life, Arthur, my entire life.
So the problem is, when you read the Quran, there's some problems in there. And what happens is you get these radicals that read those chapters and they execute those chapters. And they do what they did today or what the guy did today in Manchester. They do what they did here on October 7th. So yeah, Islam, the theology of Islam, and I'm studying it right now, has got some problems. It's got some issues.
That mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, he told that Christian guy to get out of the town. He didn't just tell that one Christian preacher to get out of town. He told all Christians to get out of town. That's what that preacher was there representing. He told me, he told you, he told millions of American Christians to get out of our own country.
Well,
what are they doing? They're poking, they're stoking, they're aggravating, they're insulting you and me every day.
Well,
what do you want us to do?
To be honest, he specifically told that one guy to get out of town.
Yes, but that was a representation of all Christianity in my mind. He told all of us to get out of the own
Right. But say that.
That's what I said.
No, you said he meant to say that to everybody, but in actuality, what happened? He was addressing that to that one guy.
You don't think he really thinks that all Christians get out of Dearborn, Michigan?
I don't know, but I think it would be a smart idea for you to just say how it went down.
That's my interpretation of his language.
Then say that. That is your interpretation of his language, and I don't blame you. I just don't want people to watch this and go, hey, that guy told every Christian. That's not exactly what happened, but that is your interpretation. And you know what? If I had to put money on it, my money would be with you.
Well, give me
So
your
yeah,
money. Let me see it. Show me the money. Show me the money.
you don't have Venmo, you old bastard.
Well,
yeah, so that's what's
I
going
got,
down
I
in
got, I got Western Union.
You got Western Union.
Send me the
You-
remittance. Send me the remittance, mijo. Send me some
Oh
money.
my god. All right, calm down. Calm down. Okay. So that is what's happening in Manchester today. Another radical Islamist decided he was going to kill people today. And on top of that, all the English white liberals and all the Palestinians, the Arabs up in England are tearing England apart with their riots right now.
Arthur, I got one last question on this subject. It's very,
Yeah,
very
go ahead.
fast.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is it Palestine or Palestine? Is it Palestine or Palestine?
What do you want it to be?
You've never seen Young Frankenstein? Frankenstein or Frankenstein?
God, that was a great movie. That was a great movie.
Gene Wilder, he sticks that knife and is like, it's Frankenstein. So that's what I'm saying. Is it Palestine? Or Stein or Steen?
Palestine.
Palestine. Yeah, okay.
Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Mood. Let's lighten the mood. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I want to lighten the mood, I get a hold of some Nick Shirley, the journalist extraordinaire, Nick Milhouse Shirley.
Milhouse. He's Milhouse. He's the Woody Allen Milhouse's kid. I love this kid. I love this kid, man.
Yeah, I do too. Let's hear him. Let's hear what he has to say. Apparently, he was in Portland battling Antifa.
Oh god.
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? I didn't do anything. You did. What did I do? Look. I haven't done anything.
How did you know?
Watch out.
You come back, I'm gonna smoke you, dude.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm
Why?
gonna smash that camera.
You have DMV
Really?
watching right there.
Okay.
Lasered on you.
I
You have a
didn't do
sniper lasered on you right now.
So he said that he is going to smoke you if you don't get out of there. And then
Really?
DHS snipers came to your rescue. They zeroed in on him and lit him up with one of their lasers. That's what eventually got him to back down. But for people who say that there's not.
Doesn't he look like Milhouse from The Simpsons? Look at
He looks just like Milhouse. I've seen him in action.
A whole
remember
group of
remember him at LA riots? Get away from me! Get away from me!
A whole group of protesters will surround him. They will shove him. They will punch him. They will hit him, and they will try to drive Nick out. They will try to drive Nick out of there. But you know what? No matter how hard they try, Nick's there. He's right behind
Remember
him.
that lady? I think it was in Washington D.C. where was it a black lady? Was it a lady that she tried to take away his microphone and she was chasing him all over the.
Yeah, she said, "Suck my titties." She said, "Suck my titties." And Nick looked at her, and Nick said, "No, I don't want to." I thought it would have been hilarious if Nick all of a sudden just started to suck her titties.
Oh my god!
Wouldn't that be great? Nick, I'm disappointed. You should have just gone for it.
Oh
You should have just sucked her titties, Nick.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This guy, I love this kid. I love him.
If Nick had just started to suck her titties, it would have confused her.
Not violence going on in front of these facilities? What do you say?
Oh my
Complete lie. There's lots of violence going on. That's just one of the many threats I got that night. And when I was walking back to my car, another person pulled out their gun and threatened me, saying, "You want to be Kirk Jr." I mean, these people are very dangerous and they're unhinged. Just the other night, a woman got beat up. She got punched in the face out there, and you're seeing it. These people they think they can get away with anything. They've been out there for over 100 days, yelling, screaming, terrorizing, and the police are nowhere to be seen. And the ICE and the ICE are all on their own out there.
Yeah, you know, we heard that ERO officer that Bill Malugin was talking to a moment ago saying that Portland police aren't responding. I don't know if this is the woman to whom you were referring just a moment ago, but another reporter was out there, and she says that she got assaulted. Listen to her story.
Last night I got assaulted and I immediately ran to a Portland police officer, hunted down the suspect, chased her through the streets. Portland police refused to come in and make an arrest. Imagine my
This was 2020. This was living in California in 2020. There was no help. And if you defend yourself, guess what? You're going to prison.
Did you see that lawsuit? Just as an aside, there's a lawsuit going on in California right now. They sued LA County sheriffs because they're not doing the right to carry permits. They only did like 4 permits in the entire year last year. What the hell is that?
It's called dereliction of duty. Now, here is who is this? The governor?
The governor.
Is this the governor?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
Her
a woman,
pronouns are
right?
she, they, ze, ze, zu, ze, zum.
Zing, zing, zong, zing. Zing, zong. All right. Let's see. Let's see what this useless human being has to say.
Listen,
there is no insurrection. There is no threat to national security, and there is no need for military troops in our major city.
She said it.
Military service members should be dedicated to real emergencies.
Look at these morons. Look at these white liberal women, including him. Look at. And I ask this: if one day something awful, brutality befalls you, will you change your way of thinking, or are you still going to support this nonsense?
No, they won't. It's like, have you ever heard of the Children of God cult? The child violating cult? And where the parents there was this guy named Goldberg or Goldman.
Yeah.
That's the Gold. And the parents would give their 5-year-old, 10-year-old little children to him to violate willingly. That's
okay.
These guys.
That's these guys. Perfect analogy. You hit it right on the head, Boomer. That is the 100% perfect analogy of the Democrat. They're brainwashed. They're
The
mentally
Japanese brainwashed their own citizens on the islands of Okinawa and there that the Americans are going to do all kinds of stuff to them. And you know what the Japanese citizen did? He jumped off a cliff. He jumped off a cliff so that the American soldier wouldn't do whatever because he was going to eat them.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the Japanese regime were nothing but a bunch of fanatics. They were a big cult. Let's check this out.
Are not needed here.
So out of those two narratives, who's right?
Okay, everybody, audience, by the way, please like, share, and subscribe. I just want you to see Nick's response. It's hilarious. Watch.
Yeah, President Trump's right in saying that there is lawlessness there, and she's lying. The governor is.
She's lying.
She's lying.
She's lying.
She's lying. Teacher, she's lying. No, man, I love this boy.
Yeah, we love this. We love this kid.
You just see the videos that you're seeing here on the screen. She's completely lying about what's happening. And yeah, maybe there's parts of Portland that are safe, but you have a major issue going on, and you have residents that are living in those apartment buildings right next door that have been pleading for help, and the police are nowhere to be found. And these Antifa members are living there. I don't know how they're making money because they've been out there for over 100 days. And it's just simple. There needs to be some sort of police presence there, but they will not even send the police there.
Well, you've been out there for a long time doing your diligent reporting. Have you gotten any idea in terms of how these Antifa people are supporting themselves, that they're being funded, as President Trump is suggesting they are?
Listen to this.
I have no idea, because one of these protesters even asked me, she asked if I was a protester, and I said, yeah, sure. She's like, well, we got ribs over there if you want to go eat some. So I don't know how these people are getting their food. There's apparently an apartment that's next door where they have these weird parties where they do all sort of adult activities. It's very strange.
God bless this kid. He is going into the belly of the beast. He is bringing us information that no one else is bringing us.
And you know, if he's not careful, he's gonna. If he doesn't have security, if he goes in there all by himself,
I think he walks around with a couple of guys, but even still, Nick, you got to be fucking careful, because You know, I watch Nick Shirley, and pretty much every video somebody's trying to beat him up. Nick, you need to be careful. We don't
When
want
they
to.
tell him, I'm going to smoke you, believe them. We
Yeah.
didn't believe them with Charlie Kirk, and look what happened. These guys will do it.
Yep. They want us dead. They want us gone. They want us off the face of the earth. That's what they want. That's what they want. Let's end the show with something lighthearted. So apparently, you know, these protesters, they come out and they're, you know, big, bad, and tough, right? Well, one of them was arrested, and they took him into custody. And once he got into custody, he wasn't that tough. In fact, everything went south for him real quick. Let's watch this.
National Guard troops prepping for Portland as far-left violence grips the city. Our own Bill Malugin is sharing video of federal agents making arrests outside of that ICE facility that has been a flashpoint for protests. Bill joins us live on the ground there in Portland with the latest. Hi, Bill.
Sandra, good afternoon to you. ICE Portland tells us that their federal building behind us here has been the scene of nightly protests going all the way back to June 1st. We are talking more than 100 nights straight. Now, last night's protest wasn't very big, maybe a couple dozen.
All right, I won't bore you with this, but he's going to go on and on and on how Portland's a shithole. And last night, some protesters got some red paint, and you know, which is dangerous, by the way, and splattered it all over the front of the ICE building. So let's see. Let's look at that.
Yelling obscenities on bullhorns, some of them wearing black bloc with helmets or shields. Now, we did see agents make this targeted arrest of a protester last night. They said they had to be out on the lookout for after the feds say he was involved with dumping red paint on the federal property on Tuesday night. Take a look at this picture here. Federal agents showed us this photo of that same protester from Tuesday, which they say.
Look at him shake. This is him. This is him in custody. Look at his hand.
Is the same guy covered in red paint and flipping up double middle fingers at the agents on the roof. Then this was him last night in the intake area, though. We witnessed him visibly shaking and appearing terrified as we watched federal agents process him after his arrest. He was pleading with agents, saying he is just a social media influencer. Now, earlier in the evening, ICE did give us a...
What a little bitch. What a little bitch.
Arthur, we used to get these people at the facility all the time. Double murderers, you know, hardcore gangsters. And when you would chain them up to go do their 100-year sentence at the state pen when they turned 18, or they would go get on the bus, we would take them to the bus, the sheriff's bus, to go get sentenced. A lot of them, and I mean a lot of them, would lose their bowels, literally. And they started shaking. Their teeth started shattering. They couldn't walk. We had to kind of hold them up. Yeah, you're good. You know, you're gonna go meet your maker at Pelican Bay. You know, go meet the shot callers. You know, they got scared. They're big tough guys. You know, but when the rubber meets the road, you're not so tough, you know. It takes a certain hardened individual, and a lot of these guys, they aren't. They're not hard, you know. They think they're hard. We used to call them cell warriors because they would bang the door. I'm gonna mess you up. I'm gonna mess you. The minute you popped open that key, open the door. Oh, sir, I'm going to bed right now. Okay, thought you were tough.
Yeah. Well, all right, Boomer.
That's what I'm telling you. Get rid of the goddamn anonymity on the Facebooks and the Twitters, and see who you really are. See how tough you are talking crap.
Yeah. All right, buddy.
And strip that governor of her immunity. Strip them of the governor and the mayor of Portland and Oregon of their governmental immunity, because they have no right to keep the police force from protecting the citizens of Oregon.
Make them accountable.
That's their duties.
Make them accountable and make them liable.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be well, be good, be
Don't worry, be happy. Life's a comedy, man.
And multiply. All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll see you. Behave, okay?